discuss, because we as the climate movement, we're not just staying silently and just looking what's happening, we're also organizing, and Max is going to share a great example of that. It's from the Power to the People conference in Attac, Austria.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Max Hollweg from Attac, Austria, and I'm speaking today for the Power to the People conference that took place last weekend as a specific counter summit to the European Gaskonferenz. Because apart from the protests with thousands of activists who are demanding an end to neo-colonial and profit-driven energy politics that take place these days in Vienna, we really came together and discussed how to bring the energy infrastructure into the hands of the many. While the criminal gas lobby, investors and politicians are negotiating the future of our energy infrastructure behind closed doors at the moment, and very close to here, also very well protected by the state and its repressive police forces. Yeah, we could see that yesterday and also today, right now. The Power to the People conference was open for everybody. It brought together more than 600 people from many, many parts of the world. And among them, like some of the really most affected areas of gas extractivism. Many participants of the Power to the People conference have been on the streets yesterday. Many are today, and many will continue in the coming hours to protest peacefully against the conference full of criminal fossil lobbyists, including the OMV, which is one of the biggest profiteers of the energy crisis in Austria. So, but what are the conclusions? What are the outcomes of the conference, of our counter summit that we held the last weekend? The energy system in Europe is deeply undemocratic and intransparent. After decades of liberalization, market power and profits of the large energy companies in Europe have steadily increased. The energy markets, as they are built, enable financial speculation to maximize revenues for the shareholders and not to supply energy for the people. It actually drives people into energy poverty. And after all, it fuels the climate catastrophe, which we are facing right now. The transformation of the energy as an object of financial speculation has made this possible. It's actually centered around like profit maximization and a non-transparent stock exchange, instead of ensuring the energy production and distribution as organized around the common good and ecological principles. The directors of those companies are trying to close the new deals right now. Deals about infrastructures that lock us into dependency of fossil fuels for decades. Because they have got unprecedented access to political decision-making processes everywhere, and especially in the European Union right now. This is what we are protesting, and this is what we are building alternatives on. The profit-oriented market must be replaced by a democratically controlled and cooperative energy system. So, large energy companies, which are currently making billions in profits from the basic right to energy, must be collectivized and socialized. Therefore, very concretely, private and public energy suppliers should be transformed into organizational bodies. Bodies whose main goal is to supply the people and to produce basic goods and services for everyone. So only if we really take public control over the energy sector, we will be able to get out of gas. It's a fight we are all in together as a society. We need the participation of the many. That's what we've done on the weekend at the Power to the People conference. That include really also the workers of the energy sectors, consumers and small producers. Only then we can really assure a clean and affordable access to energy for all. So, I just want to call it like united we have to call for democratization of the energy politics, a reduction of energy use, shutting down gas and fossil infrastructure, and ending the neo-colonial energy projects. That includes also debt cancellations for countries in the global south. That includes like financing of climate justice instead of funding fossil projects anywhere. So we've got a vision, we've got a plan. We've discussed it during the weekend a lot. There is a way out of this. While gas companies are burning our future at the moment, we can really unite and spark alternative. So it's a call, let's unite, let's build an energy system that provides affordable and clean energy for all, now and everywhere. We have to get local and public control instead of corporate power, and let's bring the energy system into the hand of so many. Thanks.
Thank you, März.